Mario.
How you doing?
How are you?
Good, good.
It's been a few minutes since your fight. How are you feeling?
Feeling pretty good. Yeah, little leg hurts a little bit, but that's just from the fight.
It was one-way traffic, man. You went out there, dominated. What was the game plan going into the fight?
Just go in there and test them everywhere, everywhere from stand up to the ground. And once we got to the ground, I kind of felt that was the easier path to victory and just started attacking from there.
With someone who hasn't fought in 3 years, how do you prepare for someone like that? Do you go back and watch their old stuff, or do you kind of know they're going to be a different fighter?
No, I watched their old stuff, and then I, put it in my head that they're going to be the best version of that, and put it in my head he's been working hard throughout those 3 years. To keep myself motivated. I don't want to feel he's been gone for 3 years. I'm not going to train as hard. So that was my mentality going into that fight.
With him being off 3 years, do you think that affected his performance, or do you think it was on you?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I tried not to focus on him too much. I've been improving this past year, and so I think it was just all me.
Awesome. How did you feel about that performance?
I felt pretty good. I expected that. Once I seen that he missed weight, I kind of put it in my head he's not professional, and that kind of stems into everything, training, life, and so I knew I was on another level than him.
When someone misses weight, do you take that personal?
Oh no, I mean that's their deal, and like I said, that's all it shows me is that you're not professional. I didn't care how much he weighed. I prepared for it, bigger guy, in this fight, so yeah.
Been very active this year. How does it feel to be so active and kind of, having the people, realize who you are and how talented you are?
No, I felt pretty good this year. I told myself last year that I wanted to be, active for 2022, and I set myself up for 4 fights. And you shoot for 4, and I got 3, and I was super happy with that.
Are you looking to do that again next year?
Yeah, I think this fight was perfect, timing-wise. So if I could fight, January, the beginning of February again, and maybe fight each quarter, and then hopefully get 3 next year.
You have to be creeping up in the top 25, top 15. Is there anybody that you would like to fight?
I want to shoot for 11 through 15. I don't want to call out anyone because those rankings are ever changing. I could call out someone, and then next month them get kicked out, and I just called out someone that's not in the top 15. So shooting for top 15, if I get somewhere close to it, I'll be happy with that.
The MMA lab's having a lot of success. What's in the water over there?
Hard work. That's all it is. Being consistent and hard work, and that'll get you far sooner or later.
And finally, for me, your guy Sean O'Malley picked up a big win at UFC 280. You were calling. You predicted that. I just wanted your thoughts on that, on his performance.
Oh, I thought it was great. He dug deep. It was a tough challenge, former champion, and I was excited for Sean, for him to get a fight like that and to show he's, he could dig deep and pull it out of the deep, and I was excited for him.
Congrats.
Just got a couple. When you see a card where 4 fighters, almost 5 fighters miss weight, what do you think is going on? What's going on with so many people missing weight on one card?
I'm not too sure. There's a bunch of things at the hotel, I think it has a lot to do with that old hotel that we're staying at. That one had the fridge, kitchen, 2 bedrooms, living room, you're not out there on the strip. And this hotel, I had to go get a cooler for my food, just a bunch of things like that. And I'm sure, some other guys didn't do what I was doing. So, yeah, I think that was a big part of it.
And you've got to be on the short list for a bonus, I would think, after a performance like that. Do you think about that when you're going in there, thinking about, I got to get that extra cash?
Oh, no, I never really think about the bonus or ask for it. But if I get it, I get it. I'm just going out there just to perform, but I'd be happy if I did get it.
Do you let yourself think a little bit about that? Hey, if I got it, what's the first thing you'd buy?
Well, in this day and age, I'd probably save it. But who knows? I think I would save and try to get a probably bigger house.
Thank you.